7 a.m., pajamas on, coffee in hand. I was not even fully awake yet when Instagram showed me that the man I had spent 2 years building a life with was 3 weeks away from becoming a father, with a woman whose name I had never once heard him say.
My name is Leah. I'm 29. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I plan events for a living. Corporate launches, brand activations, product reveals, private celebrations. I have planned over 200 events in 4 years, which means I know exactly how a room is supposed to feel before something big happens. I know the layout. I know the flow. I know the moment. That skill set becomes very important later. I met Cole through work, not in person, over email. His company had hired my firm for a product launch in early 2022. He was their internal point of contact. We emailed back and forth for 3 weeks before we ever spoke on the phone. By the time we did, it already felt like we knew each other. Our first date was coffee. 2 hours turned into 4. He walked me to my car, stood there talking for another 45 minutes, neither of us wanting to leave. Cole was steady, consistent. He did not play games. He texted when he said he would. He showed up when he said he would. No red flags. No gut feelings. No moments where something felt off. That is the part that still gets me. Because usually, there is something. A crack. A hesitation. A look. With Cole, there was nothing. He was just completely, convincingly there. Until he wasn't.
2 years in, we were solid. I am not going to dress it up with red flags I did not actually see just to make the story make more sense. Because that is the thing nobody talks about. Sometimes there are no signs. Sometimes the person who is lying to you is just very good at it. Cole traveled for work regularly. Quarterly client visits, conferences. My own job has the same rhythm. I understood it. I respected it. I never questioned it. Because I had no reason to. So, that Tuesday morning, I woke up at 7, made coffee, sat by my window. I have this big window in my Atlanta apartment that gets the most beautiful morning light. And I opened Instagram. The algorithm does not care about your feelings. It just shows you what it thinks you will engage with. And apparently it thought I would want to see a photo of Cole standing next to a woman named Tori, his hand resting on her stomach. Caption reading, "She said yes to forever, and now we're saying hello to our baby girl. Gender reveal this Saturday. Everyone we love, be there." The post had 214 likes, 47 comments. Cole's brother had commented a string of emojis. His college friends had commented. People who had sat across from me at dinners had commented. And Cole had said nothing to me. Not a call, not a text, not a single word. I put my coffee down very carefully. And I sat with that for exactly 60 seconds. Then I screenshotted everything, backed it up, and opened my work calendar. I want to tell you I was strong right away. I was not. I got in the shower, and that is where I fell apart. Not on the floor, not on the phone with someone, just alone in the shower, where nobody could see it, and I did not have to hold any particular shape for anybody. I let it be as bad as it actually was. 2 years.
2 years of believing I was somebody's person, of building something on a foundation that was never actually there. The thing about Cole having no red flags is that when it falls apart, you have nothing to be angry at, except the fact that you trusted completely.
And trusting completely does not feel like a mistake until it is. I stood in that shower until the water went cold, got out, got dressed, made another cup of coffee, and sat back down at that window. The morning light was still there, still beautiful, completely unbothered. And something about that, the fact that the light did not care, that the city was just continuing, that Tuesday was just happening, made something in me go very quiet and very clear.
That kind of quiet, the kind that comes after the worst of it, I have heard it described before on this channel. Nora, our last story, sat in her Portland living room and she described it exactly the same way. Something going quiet. Something going clear. She planned a dinner party. That story is linked in the description. The gender reveal was at an event space in Buckhead. I knew that venue. Not casually. I had worked that venue 3 times in the past 2 years. I knew the coordinator. I knew the layout. I knew exactly how Saturday afternoon birthday and celebration bookings were structured there. I called the venue coordinator. Her name is Britta. We've worked together for years. And I told her I needed to add a surprise guest coordination package to an existing Saturday booking. She said, "Which one?" I gave her the name. She pulled it up. I told her what I needed. She was quiet for a second. Then she said, "Leah, do you need me to make sure you have access to the side entrance at 2 p.m.? I said, "Britta, that would be perfect." Then I pulled every email Cole had ever sent me through our work thread, the ones where he talked about us, referenced our relationship, copied my personal address, screenshots, backed up, organized. I was not going there to make a scene. I was going there because Tori deserved to know the truth, and Cole deserved to watch me tell it to her. Saturday, 2 p.m. I was already inside when Cole and Tori arrived. I was standing near the side of the room, calm, quiet, holding a sparkling water, watching the door. Cole came in first. He was smiling, relaxed, the version of him I had known for 2 years. And then he scanned the room, the way people do when they walk into a party, and he saw me. That smile left his face, like someone had turned off a light. He went completely still. Tori was behind him. She walked in, looked around, started greeting people, and then she noticed Cole had stopped moving. She followed his eyeline, found me. I did not look at Cole. I walked directly to Tori, calmly, quietly, the way you walk across a room when you know exactly what you are doing. I said, "Hi, I'm Leah. I think we need to have a 2-minute conversation before this party goes any further. I am not here to ruin your day. I am here because you deserve to have the full picture." She looked at Cole. He said nothing. She looked back at me, and she said, "Okay." We stepped to the side. I showed her the screenshots, the emails, the dates. 2 years of a relationship she had no idea existed. I watched her face move through every single thing I had moved through on Tuesday morning. Then I put my phone in my bag. I said, "I'm sorry this is how you found out. You deserved better than this." So did I. I looked at Cole one time, just once. Long enough for him to understand that I was completely fine. Then I walked out of that venue, through the side entrance, into the Buckhead afternoon, got in my car, and drove home. And before you go, Wounded Truth is not done growing. We are launching something new on this channel. A brand new series, same raw stories, same real emotions, same truth, but a completely different world of betrayal. The kind that does not make headlines, the kind people carry quietly for years before they finally say it out loud. It is coming to this channel very soon.
Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you are the very first to know when it drops. Because trust me, you do not want to miss what is coming next. This is Wounded Truth, and the truth always comes out.